Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky things include... don't have it in front of me because I was copying and pasting a thread. Headlines. Box office news. Disney and Apple...
What? That was a rumor like a month ago.
Yeah, probably not, but we'll see what happens. Hey, because this is the Hopefully Awesome Show, our weekly podcast from Maggie and I recap all the weekly nerdy news from the past week. And hey, if you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did right here, including our Patreon producer for the month of August, Basilius of Stupidonia. Look at that. We're getting so good at that. Yeah. You'd think we'd been doing this for freaking years, Maggie.
We have been.
Yeah. Dang, where's the time go? Where's the time go?
Kids.
Where does the time go? Hey, everybody, we changed some settings on everything. So let me know if everything looks weird.
It looks weird to me because we look clearer.
We do look a little clearer. Well, I ramped down all of like the color correction and stuff that I had. So I don't know, but we may look paler. So I don't know.
A smidge, but not too bad.
Yeah, but it's also like this TV. Like, I don't know if this TV is like the most color correct TV. You know what I mean?
It is
one of those
sharp.
You know what else is sharp? Cheddar. It's time for the news.
Good news, everyone.
Did you
hear the scuttlebutt? Scuttlebutt.
It's on you.
Scuttlebutt.
Can I just point out real quick? We put some RAM in the computer. All right.
Oh God.
We amplified our RAM.
We finally fixed our problem, guys.
3 times.
Yeah.
300% increase in RAM. And look how quickly this moves.
I know.
Like, look at that.
It does stutter. You better be careful with that. You're gonna break it.
I might break it, but it's great. Honestly, it works the way it's supposed to work. It's nice.
News.
Maggie? Okay, fine. I was gonna ask you about the Newsboys, but I guess we'll save that for.
I don't know anything about them.
Well, it's the song that I was singing. Because reality that comes from above.
You can always go down.
That's not even close. All right, everybody, check it out. We've got via Box Office Mojo and Discussing Film. And The Hollywood Reporter, and possibly other sources, which we'll see. This is a big one. This one's got some meat, some girth to it.
Meg got number 1.
Is that your guess?
No.
What is your guess this week?
Barbie. It's Barbie.
For the 4th week in a row, Barbie is number 1, adding an additional $33.7 million. Just domestic to its total gross. Okay. With a grand total of $525 million domestically and $1.183 billion so far. Normally I would only go 2 decimal points.
Yeah.
Right? But if I put 1.18, to me that's 18 million.
Yeah.
It's $1,183,000,000. That's a lot.
That's
a lot. It is now the 2nd highest grossing film in Warner Brothers history, behind Maggie. What is the number 1 highest grossing movie of Warner Brothers?
Sorry. Not The Flash.
No, I was actually going for more of a who's line. Nope. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Well,
no.
No. Okay, that's better because that you didn't do.
What's the movie? There's one movie that Warner Brothers has made that has made more.
Titanic.
It's not even a Warner Brothers movie.
I can't remember.
No, it's not that. Right? I don't think. No. No,
because the information in front of you.
It would be at least number 1 on here, and it's not. So Warner Brothers did not make Titanic. I want to say it's Paramount. No, it's Fox. Fuck. It's Fox.
Yeah.
Duh. God.
Disney.
All right, Maggie. Warner Brothers. Not counting inflation. What is their number one movie?
What year was it made in?
It came out within the past 15 years.
I don't know.
The correct answer is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 with $1.342 billion. So it's only about, what, about 150 away. 150 away from being Warner Brothers.
Slaughter Harry Potter, Barbie. Slaughter
It kind of makes a lot of sense as to why they keep like pushing these spinoffs and stuff, seeing as how that is their number one highest grossing movie of all time. Like, I kind of get it a little bit more now.
I do get it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not good. Yeah. They're not making good ones. But I get it.
Why are they in Universal Parks? Was the Wizarding World of Harry Potter?
Because theme park rights are a different set of rights than
movie rights?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, it's like how Sony has Spider-Man.
Oh.
And Universal has Marvel.
Yeah.
Park. It's because it's different.
Marvel Park.
Because not.
I like
and
to
also,
go to the Marvel Park.
And also, Warner Brothers doesn't have a theme park.
Back in the day, Six Flags had the rights to the Warner Brothers stuff,
and
like Looney Tunes and everything.
Else. Well, that was a partnership. There's something else, though. There's something else. Like, the TV rights are different from the movie rights. And then theme park rights are also different. And, like, especially since Warner Brothers doesn't own the IP of Harry Potter, they only license it.
Yeah.
You know, via she who is a bitch.
Yes.
And will not be named.
Yes.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Voldemort reference.
Yeah.
Because she sucks.
Yeah.
JK sucks.
She's got ugly nose.
Well, we don't have to go there with it. Like,
well, she's just Voldemort. She doesn't have a nose.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in reality.
I don't know.
That comes from above.
Hey.
God is calling. What?
Speaking of theme parks that have like, weird stuff at times.
Okay.
Remember when Dollywood had VeggieTale stuff?
I do remember that.
Had the little kiddie roller coaster.
Oh, Maggie, I remember it.
I know you do.
They've got a little area where Bob and Larry and probably Junior Asparagus used to hang out.
Aww.
And because they got rid of it, now it's just a tomato. And a cucumber, and I think a potato is there also.
Yeah. And then where the roller coaster used to be at for the little kids, it's just now a place where you could sit down and chill out.
Do you remember when Nickelodeon was at Dollywood? Dude, that was the shit, man. I wanted to get slimed so bad.
No,
so bad.
Don't
oh my god! I had a
Hi,
like
Jerry
a,
Nana.
I had like a Dr. Seuss hat, but it was green and orange.
Dude, those were the thing to wear back then.
Hell yeah, they were. Nickelodeon and Dolly. What more do you need?
Not Nickelodeon. Dolly and VeggieTales. What more could you need?
All right, so I lost my spot. Okay, Barbie. We're still on the number one. Super Mario Brothers, the movie, is still currently number one with $1.358 billion. So again, within 150 roughly of Barbie. Can Barbie catch up to Super Mario Brothers movie to be the highest grossing movie
Slaughter
of 2023?
Slaughter all the men.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, Mario's good though.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying it's a great movie.
It is a great movie, but I mean, do you think
Barbie... I got to hear it this morning.
Do you think Barbie will take it?
I really want Barbie to take it.
And it's only like 1.5 or 150 million away. That's not that much comparatively to like what it's done, But it is showing signs of slowing. I mean, 33.7 million only this weekend for its fourth weekend.
Everybody, go watch it again.
Dude, I mean, honestly,
rush.
Honestly, that's what they need to do at this point is do like a secondary push and do like either like deleted scenes or a sing-along version. I think would be perfect.
There's not that much to sing along with.
There's enough. There's other songs, and like it doesn't even have to be like songs that they sing in it. Like it can just be songs that play.
Oh my god!
Like I'm just.
That's
kidding.
why they're releasing all the random Barbies right now. Mattel is. They've released Weird Barbie, I saw a picture today. Like, they showed all the Barbie stuff that's been out.
Yeah,
the clothes you can buy for extra and stuff.
Yeah.
At the bottom, and I haven't seen anybody get this one yet. And I can't imagine how much it's going to cost. But because the Barbies from the Barbie movie on the Mattel website are like $50.
Golly.
Down in the right corner, big box, furry jacket.
Is it Ken's jacket?
Ken.
Oh my god.
It's Ken's jacket. It's Ken and the jacket and everything.
We know. We know the one.
And like he has like a special box too.
Oh my god. Somebody tweeted out the worst guy you know is going to dress like this Halloween.
I saw that too.
That's accurate.
That's true. It's very true.
Via the Hollywood Reporter. Sorry, I actually skipped something. This
HR.
is now the 25th highest grossing movie ever. Barbie. 25th highest grossing movie of all time.
Let's go, Barbie.
Via the Hollywood Reporter, this is still within the box office, with a sequel to the $1 billion hit A Long Way Off, if a possibility at all. Warner's is keeping the Mattel momentum going by trying to push forward Hot Wheels, while Hollywood questions which toys can realistically become hits.
Hot Wheels is just going to become a kiddie version of Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Well, we've got more of this.
Hot Wheels in the way.
Crossfire. Maybe.
I wish I could remember what all that dude says in the commercial.
Maybe, this is a quote, maybe Hollywood is smart enough, which is the funniest start to a sentence ever, says one producer with experience in the toy-to-screen pipeline. But if anyone is watching Barbie and saying, you know why this movie worked? It's because of a toy. You are taking away the wrong lesson.
It's true.
Quote, what is the edge to Hot Wheels? What is the juice? Questions a producer.
The message.
J.J. Abrams, who is attached to produce Hot Wheels via the Bad Robot banner, is said to have described it as an emotional and grounded and gritty film.
They put all the cars on an island, don't they?
That's not it, Maggie. There's more.
They put all the cars on an island.
Maggie, there is so much more to J.J. Abrams than Lost, okay? Have you even seen Regarding Henry? Have you seen
we bought it. We still haven't watched it. We're getting too loud.
You need to know your role.
Jabroni. I'll interrupt you.
Hey, that's not all. Blumhouse was previously attached to a Magic 8-Ball movie.
Yes, please.
Before exiting the project after attempts at development, while another Mattel product, Masters of the Universe, bounced from Sony to Netflix. The streamer recently dropped the project after reportedly spending $30 million on development costs.
Jesus.
$1 billion in box office receipts is hard to ignore, especially during a year where sure bets have been floundering at the movie theater. Desperation can lead to questionable decision-making, says the producer with toy-to-film experience. A lot of these other movies are going to come from executives trying to fill out release calendars. The end. Maggie, how you feeling about a Hot Wheels movie? Can it be as good as Barbie?
I'm going to say no.
Like, what's the point of a Hot Wheels movie?
What is the point?
Like,
and also, was Blumhouse going to make the Magic 8-Ball scary?
No, it dropped. I mean, yeah, probably, right?
Like demonic?
No, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say probably more like, what's it called? One of those movies.
Talk to me.
Maybe like Final Destination.
Yeah.
Right, or like the Magic 8-Ball, they gotta ask a question.
Like there's like a gazillion listed. Uno. They want to make a movie out of Uno.
Mattel has said they've got something like 23 projects going right now.
Mattel baby. We had good times, but listen, simmer down.
No, I will say one of which was Hungry Hungry Hippos.
That'd be terrifying.
No, Maggie, here's what they do, okay? This is what you do.
This would be terrifying.
All right, Maggie. Here's what you do, okay?
Here's what you do.
You get Phil Lord and Chris Miller, all right? And you just make the Hungry Hungry Hippos movie that they made for the After Party Season 1. You just make that into a real film. Remember?
Yes,
What's his
I
name?
remember.
Xander? Was that
Yes,
or Xavier? Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah. That's what you do. You just do that. Will Forte and Xavier, but it's him as Xavier.
Oh yeah, I forgot
as
Will Forte was in it.
And it's Hungry Hippos. I'm telling you, Mattel, you do that,
They're hippos.
you got a fucking hit on your hands.
They're hungry hippos.
Dude, I'm telling you. I'd watch it. I'd be there day one.
Jeriana says there's no point to a Hot Wheels movie. I agree.
That's a solid point, honestly.
It's Fast and the Furious for kids. I guarantee it.
I mean, I'm trying to think, like, is there any way you could go about, like, you know how Barbie's, like, smart? Like, has, you know, a message and, like, is a good, solid movie, you know?
I mean, that was my first question. I'm like, how are they going to make Hot Wheels into a message?
Yeah, like, I don't think they can. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say they can't because, I mean, everybody scoffed at the Lego movie. And then look what they did.
Look what they did.
So, I mean, I never want to count anything out from the get-go. However, Mattel's stupid. So.
They have proven themselves.
All right. Number 2. Want to guess what came out number 2 this week?
Turtles.
No. At number 2, dropping or actually climbing from the number 3 spot, Oppenheimer has returned to the junior throne here. No, don't hate on Oppenheimer. With $18.8 million this weekend, bringing its total domestic to $264 million and $649 million worldwide. So it's getting there.
Yeah,
it's getting there.
Big fat phony.
You big fat phony.
Big fat phony.
Having crossed over that amount, they are now Oppenheimer is now in the top 10 highest grossing R-rated movies of all time. Maggie, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the 10 spot that it knocked out, it is not at number 10 anymore. It's actually climbed higher than number 10. But the number 10 spot that it overtook, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, good.
So 50 Shades of Grey no longer in the top 10. Maggie, what is the number?
I need to run.
The top 10 R-rated movies of all time?
Deadpool.
Okay, that's one. Do you want to guess the number that they fall in? Or,
no,
okay.
I'm just. So
I'll tell you if you get them or not. Okay.
Deadpool.
Okay.
Exorcist.
No.
What?
No, that's not on there.
I guess it's for its time though.
I want to say this is no inflation, like not counting for inflation. And also in the chat, let us know what you think. Just start naming off.
Is Deadpool 2 part of it?
Deadpool 2 is on here. It's actually higher than Deadpool. So there's 2.
R-rated. Borat.
No, God, this is a disaster.
I just want to
tell you. You're definitely not gonna get one.
Is there horror?
One.
Oh, Jeriana, thank you. Scarface.
There's
Goodfellas.
There's one that's a horror movie. Neither Scarface nor Goodfellas are on the list.
No inflation, Jeriana.
I want to say the oldest one on here is from 2003. Yeah, but most of them are sooner than that.
The Conjuring.
No. I don't think I got those.
The Godfather.
The what?
The Godfather.
I'm trying to say that.
I'm sorry.
The Godfather.
I'm so tired. The Godfather.
No, The Godfather did not. The
Godfather.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 more guesses.
God, R-rated.
You've gotten 2 out of 10 so far. Maggie, here. Think about this, okay? R-rated. Super popular.
It.
That's on there.
Okay.
That's on the list. It. Chapter 1 or whatever, the first one. Okay.
Not It, Chapter 2.
No, just that was your only. That's okay. That was your only horror movie.
Can I call someone?
Would you like to use your lifeline?
Lucy. What was our movie?
We polled the audience.
I don't know. Just tell.
I will tell you. There's
Anchorman?
there's one big one that I'm surprised you haven't put on here, which obviously Oppenheimer's in the top 10. Obviously.
Yeah.
There's one really big one I'm very surprised. It's an eye-rolling one.
God, I'm trying to think. Not Venom.
No. Okay. Venom wasn't rated R.
I know. That's
All right. Time up. So, your top 10 R-rated movies of all time. At number 10, The Hangover Part 2. At number 9, Logan.
Look!
Logan. At number 8, this is the one I'm kind of surprised you didn't think of. The Passion of the Christ.
I'm sorry.
Passion of the Christ.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Number 7.
I don't laugh at
No, I don't.
that.
I'm
I
just
laughed at the
surprised you
fact
didn't
that-
think of it. That was the one I said was eye rolling, by the way. Good old JC. Jim Caviezel.
just sounds.
All right, number
just
7.
sounds like freedom, you know.
Number 7, Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Of course. Number 6, Tang Ran Ji Tan An 3. It's a foreign film. I think it's from. I want to say it's from China, but this is the third one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's
So it must have been pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean it's number 6 in the highest grossing R-rated movies of all time. So I mean, must be good. Number 5 was the remake of It. Georgie. It's all your fault, Bill.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, Bill, it's all your fault, Bill.
Nothing's creepier than a 5-year-old going, Georgie.
God, fuck that clown. Number 4, The Matrix Reloaded.
Really?
The Matrix. Maggie, it's the follow-up to The Matrix. Like, of course it was big.
Wow.
And then
See Neo and
Resolution's not on the list. So
I mean,
there you go. Number 3, Deadpool.
Yep.
Number 2, Deadpool 2. And the number 1 movie, and you're going to hate this. You're going to hate this so bad.
it's Borat 2, isn't it?
Number 1, Joker.
God, it's the most depressing movie of all time.
Oh, man.
God.
Do you remember those fucks? Do you remember those punks that were all dressed like the Joker and they were like on the escalators? The escalators, do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
No, you don't. You don't remember it. I see it in your eyes. You don't remember
I
it.
remember him talking to Robert De Niro, and I'm just like,
Kapow!
What is
Ka-chow!
this? Yeah, the Joker,
Jokers
Jariana. Yeah.
on,
I absolutely despise that movie.
escalators.
It has nothing to do with like the DC comic book world. It's just the fact that it
Sorry,
looks
I just found it.
it looks nasty and it depresses me.
This is so stupid. Oh my God.
Wait, that was in the movie?
No!
Oh,
It was these guys. Look at them. Look at
do it for the meme, boys.
Look at these fucks, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at them. Oh man. God, they have no idea what a vagina looks like. I'm just throwing that out there.
You don't know those bros. Quit judging people like that.
Hey, Maggie. When was the last time you seen 10 dudes dressed like the Joker
Just then.
getting pussy?
Just then.
They didn't get any.
I bet they did.
Maggie! Come on.
I bet the ladies were all over him all night.
I guess. Somebody's always there for Mr. J, you know. Oh, Mr. J. This is terrible. All right. Really? Am I off base here, everybody? Was that bad? Was that bad? Should I have not said that? Let us know in the chat.
Judgment.
I need to know. I will apologize if the audience thinks I need to apologize for judging the 12 men dressed like Joker coming down an escalator going whoop, 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 whoop,
What the
and saying that
Zoidbergen
they
entire time?
don't know what pussy looks like. Okay, I want to know real life, obviously, what they do on their laptops. That's that's another story. Number 3, rising from the number 4 spot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
All right.
It made
boys.
$15.7 million, bringing its total to $72.7 million, and worldwide total to $94.6 million. Not a lot international yet. I don't know if it's because just, I don't know if it's been accepted other places.
Yeah, there's some odd rules that they've got.
I know there's only so many like movies that can open in China.
Yeah.
Like that China will let import.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like it got to do that, but obviously that's a big audience for it to release. And then let's see here. It's a 44% drop from the first weekend. Not terrible, but not good. I mean, it's a pretty significant drop from first weekend. It is now, however, the third highest grossing Turtles movie of all time.
Yeah.
It is about $40 million away from overtaking the number 2 Turtles movie of all time, which is the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie at $135 million. And then number 1 is the first Michael Bay. And it's like 160, so probably won't reach that. But
no, sorry, I yawned.
And I don't know if it'll overtake the original, to be honest. 135, it'd have to make another 40 mil. It only made 15. I don't know.
I can only imagine how much they made in merchandise.
And that's the thing, right? It's like this is only part of what they make.
Yeah,
like there's a ton.
Stand at Walmart this weekend was about gone.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta think like digital. Like, I mean,
Yeah, how many people?
It's gonna be huge. Yeah. Let's see here. At the number 4 spot, dropping from the number 2 slot, Meg 2, The Trench, with $12.7 million.
My God. It's a megalodon.
Oh my God. It's a goddamn megalodon.
He doesn't say
I know. I was so sad that he didn't say it's a goddamn megalodon. I was so sad. Such a letdown. Like, just say it. Say it.
Say it.
12.7 mil dropped. Brought its total to 54.1 domestic.
Yeah.
256 worldwide. It's made it. I'm pretty sure it opened in China.
Oh,
because it's like co-produced.
Of course,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So I mean that's where a lot of it's.
Let's go. The
from.
Meg to the Trench.
And number 5, brand new to the list. Opening at number 5, The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Of the Dawn Treader.
With 6.5 million. Unfortunate. That brings its total to 6.5 million domestic, 6.5 million worldwide. It has not opened internationally yet. It had a budget of $45 million. And currently has a rating of 49% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
It is, they've said that Universal is very let down, that it is a huge failure for them currently.
I mean, it's a vampire on a boat.
Vampire boat. Plus, I mean, when you consider it compared to the next movie, well, I'm sorry, not the next movie, but coming up, Talk to Me, how well it's doing for a much, much, much lower budget.
Yes.
At number 6, dropping from the number 5 slot, Haunted Mansion with 5.6 million.
Don't sleep on it, guys.
It's good. There's other movies you should watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good.
But if you've ran out of something, try it.
Yeah. 5.6 million, bringing its total to 52.8 and 75.5 million, respectively. Number 7, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Like, it's really not good, unfortunately. Number 7, Up, a slot from the number 8
slot.
slot.
With the movie Up.
No. Talk to Me with an additional 5.1 million, bringing its totals to 31.3 and $36.5 million. Remember, its budget very low. I think it was 4.5 mil. Yeah. It has made back 8 times its original budget. So if a movie is considered successful when it makes back double the amount of its budget, this movie is a fucking mega success. Like, this is the, like, somebody hit the slot machine.
Already going to be a sequel in the making. Talk to Me 2.
Talk to the Other Hand.
Yep.
This third week, made 10.4 million in week 1, 6.3 million in week 2, and of course 5.1 million this weekend. Only an 18% drop. Are you okay?
I think my chair just like broke.
Yeah, it did. It did.
I'm okay.
Was you leaning in it?
No, not like always.
Okay.
Like,
yeah. I mean, it's disconnected. Should we get another chair?
I'm okay.
Okay. Don't fall.
I'm not going to fall.
You want me? I can rock this, and you can go get you another chair.
I really don't want to go get another chair.
But if that one falls, are you gonna that's not gonna be fun. I'm telling you right now, you really want to get another chair. All right, I'm telling you. I'm looking at
scared.
it. You're fine.
I'm so scared.
You're fine. Here, I'll go to the one.
Okay.
You go get you another chair.
Okay.
These chairs are old. Hey, you can support us at patreon.com/hopefully awesome. Hey, let's get some chairs, dog. Third week, only an 18% drop from week 2 to week 3, which is very impressive. And Talk to Me 2 is already in the works with both directors returning. You called it, Maggie. You absolutely called it.
Oh. Yeah. Good God, it looks like it's been soldered back together.
It might have. It might have.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, yeah, you probably want to get a different chair. You gonna get one of the wood ones?
Fight.
What are you doing?
Chair fight.
Chair fight? We're not in the WWE.
I wish.
Oh my God. Be careful. God. Sorry, Ryan. I'm scared. Maggie's.
Just chuck it.
Oh God. I'm so glad everybody can't see what's going on right now. I'm just gonna cover my eyes so I don't see what you're doing. Number 8, dropping from the number 6 slot, Sound of Freedom, with an additional 4.8 million. Number 9, dropping from the number 7 slot, Mission Impossible 7 Part 1, adding an additional 4.6 million to its total, bringing its domestic total 159.5 million. Not great. And its worldwide totals to 522.4 million. So that's good. I mean, $500 million. And then this last one. Okay, Maggie's in here, so I wanted to make sure she heard this. Number 10, dropping from the number 9 slot. Do you need help?
I got it.
Okay, just be careful. There's that cord. I just don't want you to get hurt. There you go. Hey everybody, welcome to the Matt Show. This is where Matt talks to you for a minute while Maggie gets her headphones back on. How's it going?
What?
So, at the number 10 slot, dropping from number 9, Indiana Jones added an additional $899,000 to its total. Which it hits digital August 29th. So about 2 weeks it'll be on digital.
I'm sorry I'm out of breath, guys.
It's okay, Maggie. Do you have any thoughts on the box office this week?
Nah. No more.
All right. Well, then moving on. Via the Hollywood Reporter.
Who made that?
I have no idea. It wasn't me. I Googled Disney Apple. This came up.
Disney Apple.
Is Apple going to buy Disney?
The rumor still goes.
All right, so there's a lot to this. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's been going on for a long time apparently.
There's a lot. So buckle in. Strap into your bungholes. All right.
Don't do that, guys.
Apple buying Disney. It's an idea that keeps being discussed, even though many a veteran Hollywood executive mused. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Even though many top executives have scoffed at it, and many still do, Apple doesn't want to buy a. It's not it's doing something dumb. Sorry, everybody. It's hiding lines.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. It's a secret. We can't let Matt know.
I guess. Even though many top executives have scoffed at the idea, many still do, Apple doesn't want to buy a studio, they say, and there's no way the feds would allow a huge deal like that to go through. However, a veteran Hollywood executive mused to the Hollywood Reporter on the possibility, I don't think Apple would buy the company as it presently exists, he said. But if you see Bob start to divest things, that feels like he's prepping for a sale. And there's clearly no buyer like Apple.
Yes, that's what I read a month ago. That was already up in the air. He was thinking about getting rid of stuff.
Well, Maggie, what if I told you You read the first sentence wrong.
What?
It's a Morpheus meme. Not long after that, Iger went on television. Wait, what? Is it still hiding lines from me? Like, I don't know what's happening. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I just copy and paste the word. Iger went on television and hung a possibly for sale sign on Disney TV's businesses a few weeks before Bob Iger sat down for the CNBC interview in which he said Disney's linear TV networks like ABC and FX may not be core to the company's business. A few weeks before Bob Iger sat down for the CNBC interview in which he said Disney's linear... Wait.
I think copy and paste sabotage you.
I think you're right. There has been a long-standing special relationship between Disney and Apple. Steve Jobs served as Disney's board of directors from 2006 until his death in 2011. Iger joined Apple's board shortly after Jobs died. He resigned from that position September 10th, 2019, the same day Apple officially announced that it was getting into the content business through its Apple TV Plus services. Multiple sources say Iger, having returned to the CEO job in November, has never faced more stress. Not only is he confronting an industry in transition, but much of the team that was with him in the good years is no longer at the company. This may explain Iger's rapprochement with former top Disney execs, Kevin Mayer and Tom Staggs. They know the company well, and not only can they help figure out how to trim Disney Plus costs, but they can also assist in a possible sale of the linear TV assets, including the ABC broadcast network and its 8 local TV stations, as well as cable channels like Freeform and National Geographic.
Oh boy.
Other holdings like Disney Channel and Disney Junior would seem to be of minimal value without the larger company's content and backing. One knowledgeable observer predicts Disney will load those assets with debt and sell to private equity. He believes the properties, which could be expected to generate $7 billion in a year in profits, would sell for about $50 billion. Disney could put $25 billion of Disney debt on the deal, cutting its total debt load to $20 million. Because it's in debt a lot right now, which is just bonkers to me that Apple's in debt. Or not Apple, but Disney. Like, it's insane. In a research note in June, Needham & Company analyst Laura Martin said that Disney could give Apple the catalyst it needs to drive adoption of its forthcoming Vision Pro augmented reality headset. The fact that Disney CEO Bob Iger was on stage touting Apple's Vision Pro goggles demonstrates the compelling strategic fit between Disney content and Apple's wearable technology. Laura Martin has contended for some time that Disney could sell to Apple. She predicts that Disney will be purchased during the next 3 years, noting that the takeover premiums for media companies have typically been in the 30 to 40% range. If they don't sell, Disney will be competing against those tech companies in an industry with deteriorating economics because they never need to make money from content. So Apple makes all of its money from phones and everything, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to make money on Apple TV.
Yeah.
So it can just flood Apple TV with as much money as it wants to. And like Disney does have to make money off Disney Plus. So like that's what they're getting at here. Is like it's at a certain point it's Anthony Sabino, an attorney and professor at St. John's University and self-described insane Disney fan, says Iger's contract extension and potential sale of Disney's linear TV assets demonstrates that they, the Disney board, want him to guide the company, and there's no thought of him selling off the company. So, it's good and bad. However, there is one person who has been thinking about a deal between Apple and Disney for years. In his 2019 memoir, The Ride of a Lifetime, Bob Iger wrote extensively about his friendship with Steve Jobs. Iger wrote, "I believe that if Steve were still alive, we would have combined our companies, or at least discussed the possibility very seriously." Maggie.
Bob, man.
Will Apple buy Disney?
Nah.
Okay, we got a podcast, so you can expand on that a little bit. Jesus.
I don't know. Because Apple, I mean, yeah, they have Apple TV or whatever, you know, and they have some good stuff. But, like, just to take on everything that is Disney, I think that'd be too much. Like, I understand,
they would
like,
sell
doing
off
it.
A bunch,
yeah.
obviously.
doing it a piece at a time. But
I
I just can't imagine walking into a theme park. They renamed it Apple World.
No. You don't buy Disney and get rid of the Disney name, okay? Like, listen, Maggie.
Apple World.
You would never pay a crazy amount of money, billions of dollars, for a company known for its name, right? Where its very name has become a verb, where everybody knows this name and uses it, whether or not they use the service, right? You would never do that and then just get rid of the name and, rename it something stupid like, I don't know, just off the top of my head, like the letter X or something. Okay? You would never do that. You would never spend all your money on a platform and just delete the name. That's the dumbest fucking move. Okay? So, no. It would be Disney. It would still remain Disney. Yeah, I feel like an easy way to put this, and obviously I'm not a business person, so what the fuck do I know? I feel like it'd be kind of akin to Pixar, where like Pixar is still Pixar within Disney. So like Disney would still be Disney within Apple.
Yeah.
And I think you would keep all of like the Disney, like when you say Disney, whatever you think of, right? So like the cartoons, like the movies, the parks. Mm-hmm. But I don't think, obviously, you could get rid of like your Freeform, your, National Geographic. Yeah. FX, all of that stuff you can kind of get rid of. And honestly, if that was the case, if they really did kind of split off a bunch of stuff, then I mean, they probably wouldn't get flagged by the FCC.
No.
And especially, I mean, they would definitely be sued, and it would have to happen and stuff. But I mean, they just let Microsoft and Activision, like they've backed down on that. So I mean, it would go through.
Which a lot of people said it was going to happen either way.
Somebody even said that if they would let Fox, which is the same type of company, merge with Disney, then like that was way more of a deal breaker, because like you're cutting out like another person actively in the market, right? So this being a tech company and an entertainment company, it's not as bad. Now, obviously, just the sheer size of it is enough to throw up some red flags. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, does Apple need Disney?
No.
I mean, unless they like just really, really want to sell Apple TV, and I feel like that's such a small thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's IP. I mean, that's where all the money is. I mean, think about it. Apple, them owning Disney World. Sure, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But think about them owning Marvel. Yeah. Think about them owning Star Wars. And see, now we start making sense of things,
Trey in chat said, I see Apple buying Pixar more than Disney.
If Disney would let them. Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to start
Disney would let their claws off of them.
I mean, well, that's the thing is like, you got to think, what would Disney want to sell off? And it's going to be the things that they don't make a lot of money off of.
Yeah.
Or that, like I could see them, ESPN makes a lot of money for them.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also such a very different product than the rest of their stuff. It's like I could see that going, right? But like if they're going to keep Walt Disney Studios pictures, then getting rid of Pixar wouldn't make a ton of sense, Now, I mean, I could see them selling off like the Fox, like Ice Age. What was all that stuff? It's not DreamWorks. It's
was it Blue Sky?
I thought that was Sony. Whatever it was, whatever that was. Like I could see them like doing that, or even like Freeform, National Geographic, things like that. Look that
up. It's driving me insane.
But I mean, stranger things have happened. Pun not intended. But definitely, I don't see them getting rid of the parks. I feel like the parks makes them the most money.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I could see them, I could see them doing a lot. It just depends on what is Disney wanting to do, right? Like right now, Bob is just trying to get them above board because they just are stuck under so much debt. What?
I was right. This is Blue Sky
Studios. Oh, okay. Nice. Sorry about that. So like he's just trying to figure out any way possible to get them out of the red, right?
Yeah.
And like nothing's off the table, even stripping Disney for parts, right? But I feel like you do have to keep that core Disney intact,
Yeah.
you know? And like I don't think like the parks, I don't think Marvel, Star Wars. I could see Star Wars. I don't think they'd get rid of Marvel because that's been too good for them. But I could see Star Wars, like,
God, what would George Lucas think?
if they sold it to Apple. I mean, how
yeah.
funny would that be? What a weird scenario that would be. Just if all the Star Wars, I mean, it kind of makes sense in a weird way, you know, for Apple to own Star Wars. I don't know. Something kind of makes sense about that. But like FX, I could see FX going to Apple,
Yeah.
or even Hulu.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could see them doing all that. So I don't know. It just really depends on what they're wanting to do. I don't know. It's interesting. Maggie,
Weird.
thoughts?
Trey in chat said, I wonder which company would buy DreamWorks. That'd be
Who owns DreamWorks currently? Is it Universal?
yes.
Is
Wait, no. I think it was
I know,
I'll
right?
look it up. God.
Because I know Illumination is partnered with Universal. I don't know if they're
Yes.
actually owned by Universal.
Okay.
Man, there's a lot of this business talk, you know? And I'm just like, come on, man. Just pay your actors, pay your writers,
Oh.
you know?
I'm so sorry. It is a subsidiary of Universal Pictures and a division of NBC Universal, which itself is a division of Comcast.
There's so much. Ah!
And then you said
Illumination.
Illumination. I could see the minions in my brain. I'm just like, what's the word that they say?
I just wonder if they're partnered or if they're owned by Universal. That's where my head's at. They're owned by Nintendo.
We wish.
Dude, I could see Apple buying Nintendo at some point. There's no reason for them to be, but
there we
I
go.
could see it.
Illumination is owned by the one dude that was in the Nintendo thing with Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah.
The guy that was in the videos with him?
The directs. God.
Yeah.
And the Illumination brand is co-owned by Universal Pictures, a division of Comcast through its wholly owned subsidiary, NBC Universal.
Subsidiary.
That's
fine. That's fine. All right, well, hey. Speaking of Disney...
Just accidentally licked the mic.
At least it's your mic. Speaking of Disney, we got some headlines for you. So Bob Iger trying to get out of debt. Got some news for you. Disney Plus Premium and Hulu with no ads are going up in price, dog.
Oh, man. Also, they don't want to share passwords.
So, would you let me finish this?
No.
God. So Disney Plus Premium and Hulu with no ads are going up in price from $10.99 and $14.99 to $13.99 and $17.99 respectively. That's right. That's an increase of $3 across the board. I mean, at this point, it kind of it would be about the same, you know.
I know.
But at least we get to choose what we watch.
That's true.
That's the only thing. And also, Disney will be looking into anti-password sharing like Netflix did beginning in 2024. It's great. Thanks, Bob. Thanks.
God, you just had to be
fucking Bob.
Stingy little Bob.
I swear, I thought we finally got rid of the bad Bob and got a good Bob, but now we got another bad Bob. And it's like, when's a good Bob gonna get in here? You know? Give me Robert De Niro. Give me Bob the Tomato.
Thanks to inflation. That's right, Trey. Thanks to inflation.
Ain't that the truth? Pixar president Jim Morris says Elemental is going to profit theatrically. He adds, then we have streaming, parks, and consumer products, so this will certainly be a profitable film.
Yeah.
So
good on them.
It's kind of rode that you know, that back half to really getting profitable.
Oh yeah.
And now of course it's going to make more money through what they just described.
Oh yeah.
So that's good. I mean, for a movie that didn't open with like a ton of money. Like it stuck around, and I'm glad. It's a really good movie.
Also, a lot of people were rooting for it.
Yeah.
They're like, you need to go watch this movie. It is awesome. It is beautiful.
Definitely worth watching. I think it's supposed to hit Disney Plus, I think next month.
Yeah, it's like beginning of next month, I think.
I think so. It's really good. Totally worth watching. Let's see here. Next up, The Fall of the House of Usher released the first 4 images. Probably more images. I only saw 4 of them. And it is going to be on Netflix on October 12th. Maggie?
You know, October 13th on a Friday this year.
Oh my God, dude. This is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to put our daughter to bed at like 7 o'clock on Friday. And we're going to marathon.
Bad news about that Friday.
What?
I already planned the school's...
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
It says...
It's okay.
I'm going to say it out loud, guys. It says tornado warning in this area until 10:30 p.m.
Tornado warning?
Yeah.
No, can I say it? Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you're fine.
I was like, what happened to my phone? I don't see chat anymore. Oh, please, God. I've already had to deal with one of these already this year.
This is terrible.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
Maggie, keep kind of running the show.
Okay. Anyways, October 13th is on a Friday this year. I don't know if there's a full moon or not. I think there is, because that would be our luck at school, especially with the fall festival going on. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped since that's when it's going to come out. God, I can't wait. Can't wait to see all my favorite peoples from the Flanagan verse in a show.
Yes.
About Edgar Allan Poe's short story. Sorry. I'm trying to not run out of breath. I'm so sorry. What's up? You look confuzzled.
Yeah, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for county next to us and the county we're in.
Yeah.
Until 10:30.
Yeah.
At 9:50, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles east of a certain place, or 10 miles southwest of another place close to us. Okay.
Great.
So,
fun times, guys. Twister.
This dangerous storm will be near here at 9:55, 10:05, 10:15.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We are under a tornado warning, so we're going to call it here. We will, we've had about an hour's of a show. So, it's good. We will come back eventually and talk about the Meg 2.
Yes.
And they cloned Tyrone. Come back and talk about those another day. Maybe later this week. We may do it separately. But we are going to go get safe.
Yes.
Probably nothing to worry about.
I don't think so.
But just in case, obviously we don't need to be doing this. So, thanks everybody. We'll go ahead and throw this back up there. Thank you all. Sorry to run out so quick. We will be very careful.
Breaking news.
Definitely, we have other stuff coming out. We'll be back. Yes. Hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow with going back to Smallville. Wednesday with Super Nice Playback. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for us this evening. Y'all be careful. We'll be careful.
Stay safe.
And we'll be posting through our community posts on YouTube and through our YouTube and threads. So if there is any updates, just check out there. But other than that, that's it. Thanks everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.